All right, classroom heroes, listen up. If you think professional development is just a bunch of boring meetings, think again. Today, we're going on an epic quest to level up your instruction. Because, let's be real, teaching isn't just a job, it's a massive adventure. So, are you ready to go from, a level 1 novice to a totally legendary classroom guru? Well, gear up, because your quest for mastery, it starts right now. Every great quest needs a map. This right here, this is your guide to the treasure of incredible instruction. It's the Davis Model Self-Assessment. Think of it as your own personal roadmap to becoming a teaching legend. First things first, we've got to talk about your 5 levels of power, or as I like to call it, understanding your stats. In any adventure, you need to know your stats, right? We're not talking strength or agility here, but your teaching proficiency. Let's break down the 5 levels you can totally achieve. So here it is, your path to mastery. You might start at not using a certain skill, then you move to beginning as you start to try it out. Next up is developing. That's where you're really getting the hang of it. And then you hit the top tiers, applying, and the ultimate goal, innovating. See? It's a super clear progression for every single teaching strategy. So what's the real difference between those top 2 levels? Well, at applying, you have absolutely nailed the strategy, and you can see it because your students are thriving. But innovating? Oh, this is legendary status. You're not just using the skill, you're adapting it on the fly for the students who need a different approach. You're a true master of your craft. Okay, so now that you get the levels, it's time to enter the first world of our adventure. You know what they say, every great lesson starts with a great plan. Welcome to World 1, the architect's arena, all about mastering your blueprint. This is where the magic really begins, way before you even step in front of your students. It's all about designing that perfect lesson plan. And here are the power-ups you can collect in the architect's arena. Just ask yourself, are you giving students clear rubrics so they actually know what success looks like? Are you communicating your learning goals loud and clear? And here's a big one. Are you using that assessment data to plan your next move? Mastering these skills is your first step to victory, for sure. So, once your blueprint is totally solid, it's time to bring it to life. Let's jump into the action. And now for World 2, the action zone, unleashing your strategies. This is the heart of the battle, right? It's where you're in the moment, using your teaching skills live and in person, in the classroom. This slide just perfectly captures the energy of the action zone, doesn't it? We're talking about chunking your content into smaller, bite-sized pieces, keeping the pace lively and exciting, and using really purposeful academic games to make learning fun. The whole key here is to turn that passive listening into an active, engaging experience. Okay, here's a secret move that can totally change the game. Don't just correct mistakes, examine them. Actually turning an error into a teachable moment for the entire class, that, my friends, is a true teacher's superpower. You've mastered the plan and the action, but there's one final absolutely crucial world to conquer. It's time to focus on the heart of the classroom. And that brings us to our final world, the heart of the classroom, all about building your culture. This isn't just about what you teach, but how you teach it. It's about creating a space where every single student feels like they can thrive. The powers you can wield here are just immense. I mean, we're talking about building a positive culture, showing genuine respect for every learner, and really taking the time to understand their unique backgrounds. These aren't just, nice-to-haves. They are the absolute foundation of a legendary classroom. You've explored the worlds, you've seen all the power-ups. Now there's only one thing left to do. It's time to level up. So, what's next on your journey? It's time for your next adventure, and you get to choose your quest. You've seen the map, you know the levels. Now it's up to you to decide where you want to focus your energy. No, seriously, take a moment and think about it. What's your first quest going to be? Is it mastering a new engagement strategy? Or maybe getting better at using that assessment data? Or maybe it's all about focusing on building stronger relationships. You are the hero of this story. You get to choose the path. And listen, this is probably the most important piece of advice on the whole map. You do not have to do it all at once. Find one single area where you're at the beginning or developing stage. Just one small quest. Master that, and then you can move on to the next. That's how legends are made, one level at a time. So, that leaves us with one final epic question. With this map in your hands and a whole world of adventure ahead of you, what kind of teacher,
What kind of hero will you become? Your quest is waiting.